Hey, what's up guys, Bastian here, and I want to shoot this video just to pretty much talk to people that are my age or around my age, you know, young entrepreneurs, people that want to build something of their own, start working on a business or maybe selling stuff, creating their own products, affiliate marketing, whatever it is, to the young entrepreneurs out there like me. Because like I always say, I don't have a ton of life experience in terms of, I'm only 21 years old obviously, but I do have experience in building a business and starting from scratch, right? So in that I do have a lot of experience because I literally started from scratch. So it's not like I had 20K to start or something like that. I started with maybe $1,000. So I actually started from zero, but let's say that for maybe birthday gifts and Christmas gifts and things like that from my grandparents and from my mom and dad, I did have some capital to invest on my internet business, but it's not like I had a lot, you know. So I do have experience in that part, and I wanna give some tips to people my age, people that wanna start the right way. And I think I took some really good decisions at this point of my life, you know, not spending in things I don't need and things like that. So I'm just gonna tell you this right here, since I'm in some terrible traffic here in Costa Rica. The first thing is that the fact that you are starting so young, you're like years ahead. I mean, you can't imagine how many people tell me like, man, I wish I was your age to start a business. Most people start a business when they are 30, 40, when they graduate from high school. But by that time, you already have a lot of responsibilities. You already have a lot of things to do in life. You might already have a rent or things to pay. So you get into the rat race faster, in a sense that since you need to pay for things, then you can't afford to spend that much money on your own business, on your own venture. But when you are, let's say my age, 21, 20, 19, 22, 23, you don't have to spend on a lot of things, right? You only have to spend like on some things, maybe going to the movies or yes, on lunch and things like that. I don't know, depends on the situation, but in my case I don't have to spend a lot of money because I don't have a lot of responsibilities in that case. Now I do have more responsibilities, but because I decide to help in my house and my family and things like that. But in my age, most people, at least here in Costa Rica, they don't have a lot of things to do. So my first thing is value the fact that you are starting so young. Value the fact that you can start a business without a lot of responsibilities, and that most of the money and the profits that you will generate will go into your pocket, right? That's crucial. That's very, very important. With those profits, you'll be able to reinvest and grow your business faster. Now, the second thing I want to tell you is that don't spend your money on things you don't need, right? If you're just starting out and you're generating profits, even if it's $100, $50, $1,000, 10,000, whatever, don't spend the money in things you don't need if you are just getting some momentum. Because I'm telling you, you gotta save money to make the right move when you can, right? So I've been saving money for the past 4 years, pretty much. Been saving. Obviously, I do invest what I need to grow the business. I invest in programs, I invest in events, I invest in Facebook advertisement, in marketing. Whatever I need to grow my business, I'm going to invest in. But all the extra money is going to be saved, right? I haven't spent money in things I don't need in the past 4 years. I was driving a 1989 Isuzu Trooper for the past 2 years. You know, the car is way older than me. just to give you an idea, the car is way older than me, and I haven't been spending a lot of things that I don't need, right? Because I've been saving the money to make the right move in the future. And now what I did, I'm 21 and I'm gonna be buying 2 apartments in the next week, right? My first 2 investments. So I'm gonna have some passive income from real estate. So I saved money to make the right move when I could, right? And you know, so many people work on their entrepreneurship journey just to make instant gratification, to impress their friends, to impress their family members, to impress society in general. But man, you don't need to impress everyone. You don't need to prove anything, right? You don't need to prove anything. I'm telling you, even when you have a lot of money, or you don't even have to have a lot of money. When you have some money, extra money, it's so easy to spend it, right? spending money is the easiest thing in the world. It's so easy. You just have to swipe and get whatever you want, right? That's why most people don't make it, because it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. And it's not about getting rich, it's about getting wealthy, right? So getting wealthy is different from getting rich. When you're wealthy, you don't have to keep on repeating the same process to generate income, because your passive income is making you wealthy, pretty much. You have investment, you have assets for the long term. When you are young, you want to be focusing on that. You don't want to be focusing just on instant gratification and things that are gonna satisfy you for some quick time. Like for instance, this car, I didn't bought this car until like a month and a half ago, right? And that was because the amount of money I spent on this car, I could easily spend that, and it was not gonna affect my cash flow or my business in any sense. So I decided to buy the car when I could, right? When it was the right opportunity, when it was the right time. You have to remember why you started in the first place. A lot of entrepreneurs start because they want freedom, they want time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom. But as they start getting money, they forget that, and then their mindset starts to shift, and it becomes more like a materialistic point of view of impressing people, right? I think that you really have to remember why you started and see the long-term vision, right? Don't only think about what you can get right now. Think what you can get in 10 years, right? So if you're my age, 21 years old, how will your life look when you're 30? That's how I think, right? That's how I think. That's why I actually saved most of the money I made. That's because I knew that by investing in real estate, that's really the long-term strategy I have. Just investing in real estate. By the time I'm 30, I want to have at least 20 apartments, generating anywhere from $700 to $800 per month, right? So that's like my long-term goal. I think I can do more, but let's say that's the number I'm aiming for, 20 to 30 apartments by the time I'm 30, right? And I want to keep reinvesting, because when I'm 30 and I have that passive income, that's literally freedom, right? So you want to use your internet business to get cash flow, and then you want to reinvest wisely. Most people forget why they started, because spending money is so easy, right? That's so easy. But that's what another thing I want to tell you is that you gotta follow your gut. Way too many people are doing what their parents want them to do, right? They told me, hey, go study abroad, go get a degree in these amazing US colleges. Man, but getting a degree in Harvard, getting a degree here is gonna be the same thing. It was not gonna make me as successful, I'm gonna tell you. And probably if I went to Harvard, if I could, I don't know, I don't even think I was gonna be accepted in Harvard. Probably 90% sure that I was not. But if I went to Harvard, I can tell you that probably I would have been less successful, because I wouldn't have had so much time to work on my business. And I'm almost sure that's what could have happened. I stayed here because in here, college is not that hard. It's really, you know, you go at your own pace, you do how you do it, and it's not very expensive college here. I was gonna have more time to work in my business, so for me that was a better strategy than going to a super expensive college where I was, you know, gonna be studying all day. So it's not about making your parents happy, right? I mean, obviously you want to make them happy, but it's not only about that. It's about taking your decisions, following your gut. If you think you want to build a business about e-commerce or affiliate marketing or just fitness, right, then go ahead and do it. It's your life, it's not theirs, right? So you gotta follow your gut, you gotta generate cash flow, you gotta save your money, you gotta reinvest wisely, and you gotta remember why you started. So that's pretty much my tips, guys. If you like them, just be sure to subscribe. If you're my age, just let me know below. I'm gonna be answering your comments. Let me know how old you are and what are your plans. That's pretty much it. Hope you got value, and see you in the next one, guys.